Hey guys, what's up? Green Machine Sam back with another video, and today we have episode 5 of Titans franchise. Now let's go over some things before we get underway. I am recording this one actually live from the gameplay, matching up the audio, not going back and doing voiceover type stuff. So let's get through some things first. So first things first is we did put Ryan Tannehill on the trade block, have not gotten any offers yet. So that comes into the question of, do we try to trade him manually? And nobody wants to trade for him. Absolutely nobody. Nobody has the cap space either. So if we wanted to do something, we would have to do something and try to finagle the money a little bit. Now, some major teams that I was looking at are the Patriots, the Packers, and there was one more, and Pittsburgh. They all have QBs that are lower overalls. Now, yes, they do all have younger QBs in terms of Mac Jones, Jordan Love, and Kenny Pickett. But all three of those quarterbacks are also playing very bad to start the season. They have a negative touchdown to interception ratio, as well as they have under 225 yards. I was trying to look for 200, but one of them does have, I think, 209. So I was trying to look for something that wouldn't be too out of this world, right? I could easily look at the 49ers as well, and we could go that route. And we could even trade for Trey Lance. But I think we have too big of a storyline going with Will Levis and Malik Willis that bringing in another QB would just muddy the waters even more, especially a guy like Trey Lance. So we won't be doing that. Derrick Henry is on the last year of his deal. That is a problem for us because he is a big part of this offense. Now, over the last couple games, he has left the games early or we have subbed him out. And Tajay Spears has played fine enough. So that is going to be a thing. Right now, Treylon Burks is injured for another, I think, 2 weeks or so. If I remember correctly. Yeah, 2 more weeks he's out at minimum. He could come back next week and play a little bit. But then again, that just ultimately brings up the chance of him getting injured again. So we did bring in Equinemius St. Brown. I don't love the number 0 on him, but we're going to leave it for now. Colton Dow's here. Marquez Stevenson, our returner. So that brings in a good chunk of wide receivers. We got our 4 tight ends, right? We got Chig, Josh Wiley, and then Brevin Jordan, a third receiving threat, and Trevon Wesco, our blocking guy. The offensive line has stayed the same for the most part. Nicolas Petit-Fier, though we will have to suspend for the next 6 games, which is unfortunate for us. We are going to be losing that right tackle for a little bit. So Slayer's going to move back out to tackle. He's going to be playing right tackle for us for this next couple weeks. Dylan Raduns is going to be starting at right guard again, and unfortunately that will leave us a lineman short, so we will have to go pick somebody up out of free agency, which means we got to send somebody down to the practice squad or just straight up cut somebody. We need all the D tackles. Reason being is because I just haven't moved any of these guys to defensive end. 2 of them do play defensive end. It is Booker and Dwumfor. Both those guys do play defensive end. Yes, Dwumfor does have the experience glitch because I played before, started this franchise way before the glitch was patched. So there is that. So our choices of who we're going to send down is either Buddy Johnson or one of the corners. We do have enough depth currently at defensive back to where we don't have to worry about special teams. We got AJ Moore, Josh Thompson, JT Woods, and at least Kelvin Joseph that we can run out there on special teams. So does it make more sense to send down Thomas Graham, or does it make more sense to send down Isaiah Dunn? I think it makes more sense to send down Isaiah Dunn, which is exactly what we're going to do. Now, we don't have room on the practice squad currently, so we're going to have to release somebody. And honestly, it's going to be one of the other defensive backs. If we're sending down a defensive back, I'm going to get rid of a defensive back. And to be fair, none of these guys are particularly good. So, in their age versus overall isn't going to matter too much. I'm going to see who has the best man coverage, and that's who I think we're going to keep. Now, of course, one of them is a safety, and I know one of them is technically a safety in real life as well. Jesus. You have worse man coverage than a fucking corner? Yeah, you have worse coverage than a linebacker just in general. Holy fuck, you're getting sent off this goddamn team. Sorry, Matthew Jackson out of Eastern Kentucky. You are gone, my friend. Bye-bye. Holy fuck. How do you have worse coverage than Jack Gibbons, the 78 speed linebacker? Yeah, so Jack Gibbons makes the team. Matthew Jackson, I think who it was. I don't really care who it is. So Isaiah Dunn's going to go down. We're going to have to pick up a offensive tackle or at least some type of offensive lineman that can hopefully play multiple positions for us. Something I've seen is, something that I've experienced from other franchises is you do have the chance to go to that 8th or 9th lineman on your team. So I normally carry 9 just to be safe. You got Jason Peters here, who is pretty good, but I don't know if I want to go that far. Antonio Maffei, why are you in free agency, my dude? A 67 overall rookie out of UCLA. That has to be the option, right? Or do we leave him in there and just be like, oh, he's bad, so we're going to leave him in there? No, we got to pick him up. I think we got to take the opportunity to pick him up. If a team fucks up, we're going to make a good decision here. We're going to pick him up. So he will be our 9th offensive lineman. Now I'm going to try to avoid playing him as much as possible over the next 2 weeks, as he would be technically learning the offense, right? He would be learning the offense in real life. We're going to try not to play him for at least the next 2 weeks, if at all possible. And if we do end up having to go to him, which he should be the 9th offensive lineman on our depth chart, we would end up trying to run basic plays. Nothing too spectacular, nothing with multiple polling assignments, nothing too, special, I guess is what you would say. Looking at players ready to negotiate over this next couple weeks and the rest of the year. Of course, a lot of it's going to be one-year guys that we did bring in. But Henry, Tiertart, Shair, all guys that need to get new contracts. Aaron Brewer, I would like to keep around, but I'm not going to pay a backup center. That's just something I'm not willing to do. The rest of these guys are replacement level guys, besides Caleb Farley, who does have an option. I just don't know if he's good enough to pay that option. It's $10.5 million for his 5th-year option. So is he worth $10.5 million? I don't know yet. But I do want to work out a trade for Ryan Tannehill. If I have to fuck with the money just to make it go through, and look, I'm not gonna fuck with the money to the point of him, getting us a 1st-round pick in return. I'm gonna be getting a 5th and a pick swap of a 6 and a 7, type of attitude. I'm not gonna be getting anything too spectacular out there and just being able to revamp the team completely based off of a Ryan Tannehill trade. For this game, we are going to go into the game plan. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I've been running. We're going to go with short pass here, of course. It just seems to work better than the other game plan focuses, and we're going to throw it short as well. Derrick Henry is going to get his no matter what, so we got to help out this passing unit as much as we can. We only do still have 3 spots. I'm still going Chig. I'm still going Spears, and I don't know if I want to keep going Farley. I know he's going to develop, but do we go with a quarterback, Do we go with another receiver? Do we go with an offensive lineman and Pierre Skoronski? Do we go a defensive player? We have all these different options. I think we're going to keep Farley there for now, as he is one of the younger guys with Star. But with that being said, guys, I'll see you guys at the end of the training. So with no dev tray upgrades and just normal gold badges for the training and stuff, we are going to hop into the game here shortly. I'm going to show you guys the team first. This is what the team's going to be looking like going into week 5. Of course, like I said, Treylon Burks is out. Nicholas Petit-Fier, as you guys can see, is not currently on the depth chart for offensive line. Of course, we do have to have some players playing multiple positions as backups. Aaron Brewer in particular is going to have to be the main focus on that interior offensive line if anybody gets hurt. Jalen Duncan and Jack Driscoll, since Jack Driscoll has only been here for a couple weeks, we are going to still focus on him being the 3rd tackle, as well as Jalen Duncan being a rookie and on a longer-term contract. Maffei will be left guard if absolutely necessary, but hopefully does not come to that. So we're a little weak right now, currently at wide receiver. Equinemius St. Brown's going to have to play right away, potentially on some snaps. Malik Willis and Will Levis will be our 2 QBs for the game. Yes, Ryan Stonehouse is listed at QB2. That is to have him as the snapper, or the holder for field goals. God damn, I cannot talk right now. Defensive-wise, team's going to look about the same as it has been over the last couple weeks. No real changes here. The only change really being Chase Winovich a couple weeks ago coming in and helping out, as well as JT Woods and Mario Edwards Jr. also being here. the team is playing better than what it probably should right now. I expect a decrease here soon. We are underway in Indianapolis. Going to be taking on the Colts in Week 5. Of course, we're without a couple key players. Ryan Tannehill has been benched, and Nicholas Petit-Fier is also gone. Arden Key also injured. Treylon Burks as well. So we're going to have some struggles. Joseph Asai has stepped up and played pretty well so far in this franchise. He normally plays well in a lot of franchises. He plays well in my Bears franchise, I can tell you that much. So, a couple key things is going to be holding on to the football possession. We want to drain this clock as much as possible. But when the Indianapolis Colts actually have another guy across the field in Jonathan Taylor, it's going to be hard just to sit there and hold the ball. I think it's definitely going to be a key thing. Marquez Stevenson back to return. We're going to take it. And nobody picks up, Franklin? Zaire Franklin. So we'll be 1st and 10 at the 19. Sometimes in Madden, especially this year, I've definitely, in my Bears franchise, I almost never return. I don't even have a return specialist on my team anymore. 1st and 10, we're going to hand off Derrick Henry left side. Apparently Andre Dillard doesn't like blocking, and Kyle Phillips is down. Cool, so Dowell's in as my second receiver. Wow, we're not going to have a fun time, I don't think. I don't really like this play. I accidentally picked it. We're going to go to this run play here. Another thing is I do like running at the X Factors. I don't know about everybody else, but running at the X Factor I feel like almost works just as well. Like if I were to run away from him here, he's going to shed easier. So I'm going to run at him. Going to motion Chig to try to get this to the strong side. And he sheds easy either way. 3 and out here, not a good start for us. And Kyle Phillips being out, so Colton Dowell is going to have to come in and play. Going to leave Kyle Phillips out as long as possible. Good news is we'll get to see Equinemius St. Brown, and he'll be a good run blocking wide receiver for us for the day. So that could help out a little bit in this run game. He actually is a better blocker than a guy like even Reverend Jordan. So this could work out for us pretty well. Now Kyle Phillips did have an amazing game last week, so we're going to miss out on that opportunity of getting him going again and potentially getting a dev trait thing going. As Jeffrey Simmons comes away with the sack, 2nd and 18. He's finally showing up. That's one thing that I was super surprised about, is that he just kept getting shut down by some of these bottom tier offensive linemen. Finally showing up here today. Quentin Nelson will get us. Monty Rice not going to be able to get free of Quentin Nelson. Quentin Nelson, one of my favorite offensive linemen in the game. I actually wanted him back in the draft. But the Bears were 2 down low on the board to go get him. / I don't even know if we had a pick that year in the first. We're going to dump it off here to number 82. I don't even know who number 82 is. But we're going to shut him down. 4th and 11 now. That's Irv Smith. So when I was looking at teams to trade Ryan Tannehill to, I was confused on why Noah Fant went to the Bengals and stuff like that. So one of the tight ends, I think it might have been Mike Gesicki, went to the Seahawks. Then the Seahawks traded Fant to the Bengals. The Bengals traded Irv Smith to the Colts, which would all make sense now. Because in Madden, you're not allowed to have 2 players at the same position that have decently overalls. You're just not allowed to. Madden has a weird trade logic where they will trade those fuckers away. So, even if you run a 2-back system, it will suggest you trading away your second back. Even if you run a 2 tight end set, they're going to suggest you trading away that second tight end. So, last week, Derrick Henry got injured after just 11 rushes. So, he was out. He had 11 rushes for 61 yards and a touchdown. Here today, he is not off to a great start. 4 rushes, 8 yards. Not getting it going. Here on 2nd and 9, going to try to hit Colton Dowell on the sideline. No, just overthrown. Couldn't quite get there. That must be Kyle Fuller there. Former great Bear, to be honest. He had a very good couple seasons with us. I don't like these block and release routes. It gives the offensive line a wrong look. We're going to actually try to get those guys out right away, and Malik Willis just throwing it completely haywire, out of bounds. Going to have to punt the ball away again. Hopefully, with all this going on, we can hopefully flip field position. He's got a fair catch at the 14. And that's why I go in and do those formation subs, is because when you have speed guys on the outside and in those corner and safety positions, you can get down there and you can force some pretty good field position on them. 1st and 10 here. They're going to go with a play action fake. Got to hit Jonathan Taylor underneath. I knew it was man. I bit on the play action. Then I tried to drop, and then Taylor just split the other way. He's going to pick up a 1st down. They're going to get the chains moving here fast. 1st and 10 now. Going to use our Amani Hooker. And nothing going for Jonathan Taylor. If we can shut him down, we're going to have an easier day. You know, force Anthony Richardson to make plays is the big thing here. I don't know if I like this blitz on 2nd and 11, but we're going to run it. They're going to hand off again. No, play action fake, and Amani Hooker over the middle. Well, Amani Hooker leaves his guy over the middle. Irv Smith Jr. He looks really small to be a tight end. I know he's a smaller tight end in general. He looks almost smaller than even like Josh Downs, who's currently standing next to him. Here on 1st and 10, they're going to hit Isaiah McKenzie on this little out route. 6 yards there. Anthony Richardson already off to a better start than Malik Willis is. I don't know what to say here. You know, we're trying to get stuff going. They're just dicing us up currently at the moment. Josh Downs had a chance at the 1st down, drops the football. Must have got scared that Shire was going to come over and lay the boom. 3rd and 4 here. We're going to go man. We're going to play underneath, press everything. It's a screen play. Monty Rice almost gets there for the pick, but does at least get the tackle. 4th and 9. They're going to punt the ball away now. Just under 4 minutes remaining in this 1st quarter. Nothing going for either of these offenses. The Colts were starting to move, then a couple bad plays, and we will get the ball back. Marquez Stevenson back on the return. Nothing going there. You just can't return like you used to in older Maddens or just in Madden in general. Nothing going there. 1st and 10. We gotta get Derrick Henry going. I think that's the biggest thing. Kyle Phillips is back out there. Okay. I guess we just want him to be injured. On 1st and 10, we're going to get to the outside. Derrick Henry, run a motherfucker over. Tries to. Too many Colts there. 5 rushes, 28 yards. Getting up to speed now. Just over 5 yards to carry. Almost 6. 1st and 10 at our own 39. See, that's what I'm saying when I say I like to run to the X Factor side. You see how fast DeForest Buckner shedded? Now, of course, you might say, well, don't push R2. Trust me, I'm not pushing R2. Hell, I think my R2 might even be broken a little bit. I'm actually thinking about getting a new controller because of that fact. I've had problems with it recently as well. Colton Dowell underneath, just pick up the 1st. 2nd and 6, picks up the 1st, 9 yards there. Malik Willis completing his 1st pass of the day to Colton Dowell, the 3rd string receiver here in Tennessee. Now, on a stretch play like this, when DeForest Buckner is out so wide, I don't mind running away from him. But then again, our tight end doesn't fucking block up to the 2nd level. He, for some reason, just comes down on that defensive end more and more. That was kind of boneheaded by him. I don't like this. I don't like running a stretch play to DeForest Buckner when he's playing a 5 tech right now. So we're going to sub out of that. I'm going to have actually Reverend Jordan go on this little flat route. Call it a day. Wow, that could have easily been picked by number 2 there. Nothing going there, though, unfortunately. I'm just not having a good day, apparently. So this is going to be a struggle. Got a motion. I think we'll motion Dowell over. Keep him on his choice route here. Kyle Phillips might have a step, but it's against Kenny Moore. Did he catch it? Yes, he did. On the sideline. Kenny Moore just couldn't get there. Couldn't find the ball, and Kyle Phillips, great catch there. We trusted him, and he went up and got that. I'm going to send him a little screen pass. If this isn't man, this should work out very well. Motion Okwonkwo. That kind of concerns me, is the fact that it looks like man. Going to dump off Kyle Phillips. Nobody blocked Kenny Moore there. I knew it was man. I probably should have dropped out of it, but we went with it anyway. 2nd and 12 now. 20 seconds remaining in the 1st quarter. We're going to try to get this play off. Going to get it off.
Play action fake. Nothing going. I'm kind of glad that was a throw out of sack animation, actually. That could have ended up really poorly. I think that would have been a pick, to be fair. We can go 5 wide here again. Malik Willis, if there's nothing open, we just need to take off and run. We need to find a hole, take off and run. Colton Dow, though. No. Julius Brents, right? Is that who it is? Julius Brents? I forget what his first name is. It's been so long since I've looked at him recently. I do not remember what his first name is. We're going to have to settle for a field goal here on 4th and 12. That ball wasn't exactly where I wanted it. If I could have a complete redo over, it would have been thrown towards the back pylon in hope that with that half step that he had, that it would be laid in a bucket perfectly. Just 1st and 10 for Anthony Richardson and this offense. Our defensive tackle needs to come up huge too. You know, they have a defensive tackle, we have a defensive tackle that are both very good. Jeffrey Simmons needs to come up clutch. Jonathan Taylor there in the open field. And I just keep missing tackles. Apparently, we're going to struggle all day if that's how this game is going to go. End of the quarter. Both offenses not really putting anything too great together. About even right now. Got a man up, Monty Rice. Try to stop Jonathan Taylor, and he bounces it all the way to the outside. Kevin Byard make a tackle, does not. Man, that was looking like the Joe Mixon play. Harold Landry should have went for a strip there and gotten it, but we will settle for just a tackle as well. 1st and 10 here. They are marching. They're going to probably... I would stick with the hot hand and give it to Jonathan Taylor, personally. And here on 1st and 10, they're going to dump it off to him in the flat. And I saw it, and I was trying to wait for Shair. I know I was supposed to be on a blitz play. I was trying to wait for Shair to get over there to cover him. And they just end up dumping it off to him because they think he's open. I get stuck on a D lineman. Josh Jones shaking off some tackles, apparently. 7 for 8 for Anthony Richardson. He is dicing right now. That is not a good sign early in this game. 3rd and 4, we got to come up with a stop. Get some pressure here. I'm going to try to occupy Ryan Kelly here for a couple seconds. Come back across the field, and Anthony Richardson's just going to throw it away for a second incompletion of the day. They're going to have to settle for 3. We're going to take over at our own 26. Derrick Henry, 109 rushes, 538 yards, and 5 touchdowns. A little under, I think, or a little bit over 5 yards to carry, or close to it anyway. So we are in a good position so far. Okay, 1st and 10. Let's get things started. Let's get things rolling. And go straight to a pass play. Sitting here, nothing really going. Chig getting stuck on somebody. Going to try to scramble, but Kwity Paye forces the fumble, forces it out of bounds. 2nd and 14. Not off to a great start. I thought Kwity Paye would have... That's really fucking annoying that they both got stuck on each other, and Kwity Paye ends up making that play. Tajay Spears underneath, and he can't hold on to the football. This offense is struggling currently at the moment. I know we probably should have went to Derrick Henry on 1st down, but we needed to try to get something going. 3rd and 14 here. Try to stay in the pocket. Try to stay in the pocket, and nothing going. I don't know who the fuck 46 is, but he just fucked my ass, apparently. Van Noy. Kyle Van Noy. Awesome. 4th and 20, got to punt the ball away. That's super goddamn annoying that those plays just got screwed up, and that's not, either a defensive holding or a defensive pass interference call. I know I didn't throw the ball, so it couldn't be defensive pass interference. It would have to be defensive holding. 71 rushes, 466 yards, and 4 touchdowns for Jonathan Taylor. He has been good so far today. And dropping back to pass once again. They're going to find this curl route. I don't know why Byard would go away from him. I know you have the deep third. I fucking understand that. Nobody's behind you. Fucking step up. Make the fucking play. That is so goddamn annoying. On 1st and 10 here, they're going to run with Jonathan Taylor up the middle. 6 yards there. 5 rushes, 68 yards. We couldn't fucking slow down a high school team at this point. This defense is playing piss poor right now, and I knew this was coming based off the talent level, but I didn't think it would be against a division rival. I know I reacted there late to Jonathan Taylor, but I was also trying to help on the Isaiah McKenzie crossing route. Taylor underneath is going to get another reception and another 1st down for him. 4 catches, 13 yards. He has 6 rushes. He's exploding all over us right now. Dump off to Isaiah McKenzie. McCreary, come up and make the tackle. No, Byard. Okay, Monty Rice with the tackle. Thank God Monty Rice has a little bit of speed, or we would be fucked right now. Gonna use her up onto Shair real quick. They're gonna drop back to pass, finding Irv Smith. What a surprise. I don't think he's hit a single one of these receivers. I think it's only been fucking Irv Smith and basically Jonathan Taylor at this point. I really don't think it's been anybody else. Michael Pittman might have one. Josh Downs might have one. But overall, they are going strictly to this running back and wide receiver. I mean, tight end and tight end and running back. God damn, I cannot talk. 12 of 14 through the air. Anthony Richardson is apparently turning into the next fucking Patrick Mahomes. This is fun. Play zone here in fucking the red zone. We don't need guys running away from us the whole time. Nope. Just going to leave Jonathan Taylor uncovered in the end zone. That's cool. Running back scores on a passing play against us on a fucking curl route. That's totally cool in the end zone. Your only job was to not make sure he didn't fucking just sit there in the end zone, and we let him. So, okay, let's get things started. Back on offense here, 1st and 10. We got the shakes, so that's fun. I'm going to go with an inside zone split. And DeForest Buckner fucks the living shit out of Robert Hainsey. I can't get anything going. I legitimately cannot get anything going. We run away from him, people don't want to block. We run towards him, people don't want to block. We throw the ball, we don't want to block. I know this is a different, group of linemen, so there would probably be a little bit of struggles right now. But the fact that we're struggling this much is kind of annoying. 3rd and 5, we got to pick this up if we want any chance of having success today. D-Hop on the zig route. He picks up the first and more, misses, makes 2 guys miss. 4 for 10 for Malik Willis. If he continues to struggle, we might look at Will Levis. I know that's not exactly what everybody wants to hear after him having that absolute showcase last week, but it's the truth. We can't sit here and be complacent. We are a competitive team currently. So, Chig on this route, he gets stuck up on the D lineman. He eventually gets out. 2nd and 3, 20 seconds left. Let's get back to the line. Come on, hurry up, please. Thank you. PA boot slide. Let's go. Rolling out. We're going to dump it off to Chig. And he picks up the first. 2:05 remaining. Now will be the 2-minute warning. If Derrick Henry can't get stuff going, we may as well try to get our other superstar going in DeAndre Hopkins. If it's man, I'm hitting Hopkins. And ball is completely thrown in where he probably should have been, but he got bumped inside. So, 2nd and 10. I tried to hit him outside shoulder so that if he catches it, he can spin outside and go. But he just threw it where he would have been, not where he was. Malik Willis, 1st down. Grover Stewart, they're going to have to call an injury timeout for him. He's going to head to the locker room. 1st and 10, 22-yard line. Let's keep it moving. Let's just keep it moving. Keep it grooving. I'm not seeing anything roll. Roll. Go. Upfield. Out of bounds. Okay, come on. That has to be a late hit on Shaq Leonard. It has to be. Shaquille Leonard. Get him out of the game. He is dirty. Just kidding. He's actually one of my favorite linebackers. So, I don't know. I just really like his play style. He's very aggressive. So, Malik Willis up the middle. Go. Truck somebody. I know he's not going to, but it would be fun if he did. 2nd and 1 here. Call this screen pass again. Kyle Phillips, catch. Go. Not quite. Gonna hurry back to the line. I don't know what to call. I don't think this QB draw will work. But we're gonna call it anyway. Gonna call it to the left side. Block up to Forrest. Where the fuck are you going, Malik? I know I shouldn't go for it, but I want to. I really, really do. We're gonna go for it. I do not give a fuck. We're gonna bring Dow over. I know this route doesn't mesh very well, but roll. Just throw it. I know I ran it once last week or the week before, and it didn't work, but I thought maybe it was a product of me pushing on the stick and not necessarily just the play being fucking broken. I'm so glad a play like that is broken, but then plays where you're running a speed option, your quarterback and running back can run the wrong way, and you can push the button and the ball goes flying to the running back. I'm so glad that's how that's intended to work. Thank you, EA. You fucking dumb bitches. You bunch of dumb bitches. 2nd and 5 here. It looks like they're just going to run out the clock for the most part. Michael Pittman down
at the 17-yard line, out of bounds apparently. Are they going to run another play or... Yeah, they're going to run something. Okay, well, we don't have the personnel for this, so this is going to be fun. 1st and 10, they're going to motion, jet sweep, fake. Jonathan Taylor, come up and make the tackle. Going to go into half, down 10-3. Unfortunately. The offense was clicking kind of at that end, but then a couple bad plays got in our head, and it just didn't go well for us. Low scoring game, low yardage game. 10-3, not exactly what we wanted in week 5. Back at halftime, they ended up taking a touchback, so we're going to be at their 25-yard line. Big goal of this second half is to stop Jonathan Taylor. They try to run a QB keep with Anthony Richardson, -4 yards, Tier Tart there. Something that we're going to work on as well as getting Tier Tart into those double teams, forcing him to be the double team guy and trying to leave Jeffrey Simmons one-on-one is a big thing we got to keep doing. We got to keep Jeffrey Simmons at that 3 tech. I know this is man coverage here, and I figured Caleb Farley could at least try to make the tackle. Apparently he just doesn't want to. Good way to earn a contract there, Caleb. Good job. If you don't fucking start making those plays, we're not going to keep you. It's as simple as that. You got to make the simple tackles. I know Jonathan Taylor's a superstar running back, but there's no way you can miss that bad of a tackle. I don't care that he necessarily missed the tackle. It's more about not even slowing the running back down. You didn't slow him down for your other teammates to come up and try to make a play. That's the biggest thing for me, is you got to at least try to slow him down, and they run the perfect play for that. For our cover 2. Sweet. Good job, guys. Good fucking job, guys. I try to come down and cover Jonathan Taylor and right up the seam, or right up the middle. Just wide open. Nothing going there. Okay. 1st and 10, pick Caleb Farley. Do we take this out? Yeah, okay. I guess we are. Go. Go, Caleb. Go. Go, Caleb. Go. Go, Caleb. Go. Too much speed for Caleb Farley. Pick 600 yards. Fuck you, Anthony Richardson. But I could be very much wrong there. So, if I am, let me know. If not, whatever. Trying to get there. Jelani Woods making the catch. 17 of 20. 154 yards. A touchdown, a pick. 6-yard reception there for Jelani Woods. See, and that's another thing that Madden just doesn't understand is, like, prospects and, like, you know, young talent. They never just, like, are happy with their young talent. They always try to go out and trade for somebody. 9 rushes, 80 yards. We got to slow this motherfucker down. If we have to, we'll drop down into the 3-4 and run that in particular and force them to beat us through the air. But on our RPO, they end up getting the ball out to Michael Pittman. And he picks up 7 yards there. 2nd and 3. We got man coverage on Taylor here. He runs a little bubble route. Get out there. Okay, I got switched onto the wrong guy, and I tried to hit stick, and it just didn't work. Michael Pittman, another reception, 4 for 46. He has started getting going in the second half as well. This offense is marching. I can tell you what, they are marching a lot on us. Tier Tart gets the block shed, but he's the only one there. Force him back inside, at least to Shair. Saves a touchdown at minimum. That's one thing that I also never understand. Is like, I'm not getting faked out by these jukes. Stop fucking forcing me into an animation. Is my biggest thing. 1st and goal. We're right there. Come on. You gotta fucking step up and make a play there, Elijah. You gotta step up and make a play. This is what I'm talking about. Effort on this team is piss poor right now. I don't know what's going on. Some of these guys got to step up. Somebody has to make a play right now. 2nd and goal. Handoff, Jonathan Taylor. And I thought it was going to be a play action. I thought I saw a tight end coming across behind the line during the handoff, so I thought it was going to be play action. I didn't run out there and try to get the stop, so 17-10. Our offense has to respond here. We have to get a good drive going. With time remaining on the clock, we are going to try to feed Henry on this drive. We're going to just kind of call a fair catch. Get us at the 25. Yeah, I know, Stevenson. I know you want to try to return, but we need to get offense going, and I can't be behind the stick before the offense even gets out there right now. So let's get Derrick Henry going. We're going to run a stretch play away from DeForest Buckner. Robert Hainsey, all you got to do is just hold him for half a second. Let Derrick Henry
get going. There's a run. 1st and 10 now at the 38. We're going to go back to the line. Halfback lead dive. Yeah, we're going to run away from him again. Actually, no, run towards him. Let's go. Okay. I was expecting a double team. Instead, Red Dunes is like all the way up at the safety. Why? I have no fucking idea. Apparently, run blocking was fixed in this game. I highly doubt it. I actually have a couple fucking clips in my inventory right now that I'm like, this doesn't look like fucking improved run blocking. This looks like the same run blocking from last year. Trevon Wesco, why the fuck are you even out there if you're not going to get ahead of Derrick Henry? PA boot slide, let's go. 3rd and 2 here. Dump it off to Wesco. Wesco fucking turns the wrong fuck. Apparently my audio just stopped because I fucking hit my space bar. 4th and 1, we're going for it. I don't care. Halfback zone weak. Oh, they're putting DeForest Buckner directly in the middle. This is fun. Just don't let him shed. Get out to the edge. Stiff arm that fucker. Thank God. 1st and 10, 13 rushes, 75 yards. We got to get back in this game. And the major way we're going to do it is getting Derrick Henry involved. It's as simple as that. Going to run towards DeForest Buckner this time. Get the fuck off Derrick Henry. 14 rushes, 89 yards. Keep it going. PA boot slide. Going to keep hitting these PA boot slides until I fucking die. We're going to ride or die with those. And apparently we're going to die because we haven't completed like fucking 2 of them. RPO zone peak. I don't think this will be successful, but it should hold up the linebackers just enough. Tajay Spears here. Cut up the field. Get us 6. There we go. Make it manageable for Henry. Nope, we're going to go back to him. We're going to RPO zone bubble read. That corner comes, we're throwing it. Oh, fuck. Malik Willis! And he's fucking injured. God damn it. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, I gotta go get Will Levis. So Will Levis will see his first action of the year. We're going to go immediately into a run play with him. Halfback dive. We're not going to run towards the strong side. I don't even think that's the strong side with how far their defensive line is lined up. We're going to run to this side. Get off me, Shaq Leonard. 2nd and 4, 15 rushes, 95 yards. We got to get to the end zone here. If that's safety coming down, I don't think we can run to that side. So we're going to go strong side here. Cut up the field. Get at least the first. No, okay. We can get this. We can manage. Halfback inside zone. Go. Derrick Henry walks into the end zone. First touchdown of the day for him. And he will score. He is right around, I would say, 100 yards. We're going to keep Will Levis for now. I know it leads to injuries faster, and that's something a lot of people in the Madden community don't understand when they first start playing franchise mode. If your guys get tired, they have a higher chance of fumbling the ball. They have a higher chance of getting injured. It's just the way it is. Or at least, I know you have a higher chance of fumbling the football. I'm sure somebody at EA would probably want to correct me if there isn't a higher chance of injury if you're tired. I would assume there is, just based off of, in real life, if you're kind of tired, you might not be playing correctly. I'm going to send a little bit of a man blitz here. McCreary, come on, get through. And he misses Irv Smith. I was going to go for the hit stick on that outside leg so that he would hopefully drop it. 4th and 4. They're going to punt us the ball back. They only take less than 30 seconds off the clock. It's like 14 seconds they took off the clock. Minute and 4, maybe minute and 7, something like that. Marquez Stevenson back to return this punt. And Cameron McGrone, the speedy backer, takes us down. Only reason why I know him is because I will normally sign him in franchise mode where I need a special teamer. And he normally comes in and is that special teams captain for me based just off of his speed and linebacking ability. There's no reason we should be going away from running the football right now, so we're going to flip this play. Send it back the correct way. Blocks here. And he's just going to continue. Man, Derrick Henry is so fun to run with. I tell you what, every other power running back in this game does not feel even close to Henry. Like, not even close. Like, Josh Jacobs does not even feel close to what Derrick Henry is in this game. 1st and 10 here. Got to motion Wesco out. I don't really like where he lines up. I don't like that he's all the way out there. But we're going to bring him back and then going to bring him in motion. I don't really know what the fuck I'm saying. 2nd and 8 here, 2-yard rush there for Henry. As long as we keep the ball moving in the correct direction, I will be fine. They are throwing the ball particularly better than us, almost 111 yards more, or 109 yards more, I think it was. Something like that. For 2nd and 8 here, we hand the ball off again to Derrick Henry. Get him to that outside. And they stop us, so he's going to lose his X factor. Okay. Well, that doesn't help. We're going to have to throw the ball here. Unfortunately, I don't know if I like this play. Kind of like this. If that linebacker comes, it'll be a 2-on-2 blocking wise. Yeah, we're going to go with this. If that linebacker comes for us, we're going to jump off to Phillips. Nope. He stays out there, going to give it to Henry. 4th and 4 now. What do we do? We could totally go for it. I don't think that's the move. I think it's time to punt the ball away. Just because if we don't pick it up, they do have excellent field position. Ryan Stonehouse, please don't bomb this into the end zone. It's going to be close. Out at the 2. Let's fucking go. Ryan Stonehouse. I'm the 2nd best punter on YouTube. Only behind Bengal because I'm not consistent enough. 1st and 10 here. We're not going to run commit. Every time I run commit when we're this close, I get fucked. It's just I don't know if everybody else does, and I won't be surprised if we get fucked here as well. 7 yards there. Yeah, not surprising. Every time you pin the all Madden CPU close to their own end zone, they destroy the living shit out of you. They become like the greatest offensive line ever. They will all run you over. 2nd and 3 here. McCreary make a tackle. No, but Farley does come out and help. See, that's what I'm saying. Just Farley, you just have to do what McCreary does there. Slow him down. Let another guy come and try to help at minimum. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking you to be able to bring down a fucking all-pro running back. I'm asking you just to slow him down enough to where another guy can help make the tackle at minimum. That's all I'm asking. It's nothing too spectacular, I feel like. I think they're going to pass the ball here. Cover Irv Smith underneath. Josh down, sideline, no. 2nd and 10 for Anthony Richardson. He's still having a pretty fantastic day, if I do say so myself. Everybody's manned up. We're going to play underneath. We're going to press. Jair, we're going to try to confuse this offensive line a little bit, and Elijah Molden just gets cooked over the middle by Isaiah McKenzie. 1st and 10 for the Colts. They are moving the ball pretty easily, I would say. 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line. Going to flip the play, call a couple audibles, see what they decide to do here. And Pittman over the middle, McCreary nowhere to be found. Don't know where the fuck he's at, but he is lost apparently right now. Nobody on the defense is playing particularly great. I'm going to be honest. Nobody is. It's kind of annoying to say that. 1st and 10, he just throws the ball away. He decides to take a shot towards the end zone, just throws it up and over the head of everybody else. 2nd and 10, 5 minutes remaining in the game. Again, we're going to play press. We're going to play underneath, since we got these zones in the middle of the field. Going to try to cover Pittman. Molden just gets beat. I don't know what to do there. I understand we're playing press. I understand that might not be the best option, but I didn't expect him to win the release right away. 1st and goal here. I'm expecting a run from Jonathan Taylor. No, it's for Anthony, and Anthony walks into the end zone untouched. Read option. Our defensive end gets sucked down. Not a whole ton we can do there. I know we could easily, make coach suggestions and all that fun stuff. We're going to be starting at our own 25. Offense coming back out onto the field. Will Levis. I don't even know if I've thrown a pass with him yet, or if I have, it was incomplete. 1st and 10. Got the shakies again, so this is fun. Starting off, Austin Dowell underneath. Catch and run, 8 yards. Will Levis connects for his first pass of his NFL career. Let's just go halfback slam here. Derrick Henry picking up yards, picking up the first at least 22 rushes, 128 yards. Going to go back to the line. I don't know why we wouldn't have Chig on our route. There's no reason not to. Get him out. He's not going to provide that much blocking. Oh, and it's a fumble. Cool. It's not even an incomplete pass. It's a fumble. Will Levis drops back to pass. Gets stripped. With how our offense has played today, I don't think we can come back in this. I really don't. And Jeffrey Simmons just nowhere to be found. Do something, dude. What the fuck are we paying you for? Caleb Farley's down. I don't know what to call here that's going to help us. With our fourth string corner coming in, I don't really trust ourselves to run man, and zone's not working either. Touchdown, Jonathan Taylor, right up the middle. Nothing going there. Trying to make a diving play at his ankles. Nothing going. Bad tackling performance by me and the team. Offense just not clicking. 1st and 10. Will Levis back out onto the field. At this point, there's no reason to trot Malik Willis out there. If we were still down by 1 score, then sure, maybe we could trot Malik Willis out there and say, hey, we're going to go try to win this football game. With 2 scores, may as well see what Will Levis has. Throws up the ball to D-Hop. D-Hop comes down with it, so good start there for us. Draw play on 1st and 10 for Spears. Dylan Radunes just apparently doesn't realize that we're running a halfback draw. Going to run a halfback screen pass now here. Get it into the hands of Spears. Get to the outside. Get out of bounds at least if you can. 1st and 10. Will Levis, 3 for 3, 36 yards. Bro, the fact that these motherfuckers have it's Malik Willis and Will Levis is making my fucking brain lose itself. No, that's fucking. Please be defensive pass interference. Yes, okay, cool. Jesus. I thought he was going to back off a little bit when Hopkins got there, and instead he just stayed there and just stood. This corner comes, we're hitting Phillips. Nope. But we didn't give it to Spears either. I didn't. Bro, it's annoying that some of the RPOs you have to push X to give it to them, and then some of the RPOs you don't. Can they just make their mind up and make it one way or the other? Tajay Spears there on a 4-yard catch. Gonna hurry back to the line here. I don't know really what to run, to be fair. Fuck it. Let's switch this. RPO. Okay, why the fuck are we putting Chig in the slot? No. Why the fuck are we doing this? Whatever. And then we gotta go for it because we're a bunch of dumbasses. They put them in the wrong spots, and then they both run the correct route. So, isn't that just a whole ton of fun right now? And I thought maybe we could fit the ball over his head. We couldn't, and that's 4th down. I don't know what to fucking say. They put him in the wrong spot, and then I'm the one getting fucked. This formation doesn't even look correct by the Colts. The fact that happened. That's really annoying right now. Run play again, outside. Get there. Please stop him. 2-minute warning, 3rd and 7. Get there, please, for the love of God, Jeffrey Simmons. Thank you. Gonna call a timeout, unfortunately. You put the players in the wrong positions and then fucking expect me to run a play. Dowell is literally running a bubble route into the fucking offensive lineman, and Chig is running an out route into the fucking middle of the play. I know it wouldn't be an out route, it would technically be an in then, but Will Levis on the run, hits Chig, down the sideline, 29-yard line, hurry back to the line, see if D-Hop gets one-on-one here. No, he's not. Okay, try to hit Chig, nothing going there. Pressure in my face. Apparently makes Will Levis a little bitch, so see if something goes here. I don't love the play, but the fact that edge rusher was coming so fast, there's nothing I could really do there. That wouldn't be a bad play, to be fair. Kyle Phillips, end zone. Bad ball there. 4th and 9. D-Hop, I don't trust on just running a streak, so we're going to have him run a comeback. Phillips. Caught. 1st down. 1 yard line. 1 yard line. Go. Where the fuck are the run plays in this playbook? Gotta call a timeout. I don't know what to run. I really, really don't. To get into the end zone and still leave us time, I don't know. Spears run a slant. And let's hope and pray to God he's open. Throw the ball away. 14 seconds. Even if we get this touchdown, I don't think we're going to get the onside. Jailbreak screen, I guess. Actually, let's just run spacing switch. D-hop across the middle. Spears, out route. Chig. No, can't hold on to the ball. 4th down. I really don't know what to do here. Fourth and goal. D-hop. Doesn't hold on to the football. What a fucking surprise. What a fucking surprise there. I'm not even surprised. I had a couple plays at the end zone. It really sucked that we were in a formation that just didn't have like a halfback inside zone. You know, it really does. I don't even care what Jonathan Taylor does on this play. That really sucks. It does. I was expecting these games to come where the defense, where the talent on this team really just lacks and we can't produce and the other team just plays better than us. And it showed. It did. The Indianapolis Colts have a really good front four. They exposed our offensive line for what it is. Bad playing calling on my part as well really sucks. But, guys not holding on to footballs. Madden screwing us over a little bit really sucks as well. We just didn't play a good game either. So, there's nothing to really write home about right now. Game was pretty fair up until a certain point. Got to get Derrick Henry a little bit more involved. I know 22 carries for 128 yards. It isn't particularly not involved, but, on those final 3 or 4 drives where the only big plays coming are an off-balance throw to Chig down the sideline and a Kyle Phillips tight fit throw, really sucks. I'm going to get some of the screenshots taken from the highlights for thumbnails, and then I'll see you guys back at the main menu part of the screen. Okay, let's go over some things, and then we'll end this video. I didn't play well. Team didn't play well. Madden screwed us on a couple plays there, but it's mainly us, lack of talent here. So we're going to hopefully bounce back. We're still second in the division, so we're not in a terrible spot going into next week, but going against the Ravens will kind of suck. Let's go ahead and sim real quick, and we can check out the Ravens before we get going. Tajay Spears does have an upgrade as well. Breakout defense back, I'd assume that's Caleb Farley. So, anybody else with upgrades? Yeah, just Tajay Spears so far. And we're going to be taking on the Ravens in Week 6 at home. They are 4-1. It's going to be a difficult game. They have a good defensive line. They have great linebackers. So, Derrick Henry will be stopped pretty well. And then their run game is going to be very dominant, and that is something we have struggled with all season. We let Austin Eckler go for a ton of yards, Joe Mixon, as well as even Jonathan Taylor. So it's going to be a struggle. But with that being said, guys, I do have a storyline coming for the next episode, so stick around for that. But with that being said, guys, I'm out. Peace.